It's a Texas weather discussion video. This is for Wednesday, the 17th of July. I'm Donovan Neal. Hot and humid weather is expected and high humidity is expected across North Texas again today. A heat advisory still remains in effect for much of the region until 7 p.m. this evening. So here's the upper air map across the United States. You can see we have that weakness in the upper and the westerlies. That's the remnants of Barry located over Illinois. Down below that, upper high for much of the nation's south central, for much of the nation's south central and southern United States. And across, the temperatures over this morning mostly in the upper 70s to low 80s across the metroplex today this morning, and will be in the upper 90s again today, with the heat advisory still in effect for much of our area now, including some parts of West Texas as well, East Texas as well, and that goes until 7 p.m. this evening again. And we have that heat advisory now expanded through the nation's heartland and parts of Arkansas and Louisiana, and also parts of the Midwest as well. And also we have an excessive heat warning in effect for parts of the nation's Corn Belt as well, and through parts of the Midwest we have an excessive heat watch. So a first heat wave of 2019 is in full force at this point. We still have a flash flood watch in effect for parts of Wisconsin, parts of Iowa, and also parts of Minnesota as well. And off to the east towards the mid-Atlantic states, we have that heat advisory along the coast, an excessive heat warning somewhere in the coast of Pennsylvania as well. On the convective outlooks, we have two areas of severe weather risk: standard slight risk for parts of the Midwest, and also parts of the High Plains as well, and also parts of New York State and parts of Pennsylvania and some of the surrounding areas. So that severe weather risk stays up to the north. Day 2, risk of severe storms generally along the Great Lakes, and on same thing on pretty much day 3. Here's the average rainfall for the next 7 days. The west basically hot and dry, and down here basically hot and dry. Not much rain expected for the next week or so. And on the tropics, the remnants of berries basically over in northern Indiana at this point. As it continues its journey to the northeast, the rest of the Atlantic basin remains mostly quiet. So let's go to the models here. This is the 06Z run of the GFS file this afternoon at 4 o'clock local time at 500 millibars, around 18 to 20,000 feet off the ground. You can see we have ridging down here, and of course the remnants of berry is no more. That will pretty much have a good effect on our upper high pattern. Will be mostly hot and dry for the foreseeable future. Highs will be in the upper 90s. Same thing on Thursday, and pretty much the same deal on Friday. Again, mostly sunny, hot and humid, and very dry conditions with highs mostly in the upper 90s. Not much change for the weekend. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. You can see not much change again. But here's Monday of next week. You can see we have a surface front beginning to move to the south, and then on Tuesday, basically the surface front moves on in here, and we'll have to mention a chance of scattered showers and storms during the morning and afternoon hours as that surface front continues its journey to the south. But here's a week from today, Wednesday, the 24th of July. You can see we have troughing in the east, ridging in the west, and down here, that surface front is well down to Corpus Christi, and these fronts really don't, it's very rare to see these fronts make it all the way down south, but looks like South Texas could see some rain as well. But let's go out 10 days. This is a Friday the 26th. You can see we have troughing down here, and again nice and dry. But you can see for the numbers for the rest of this month, you can see highs are basically in the upper 90s at this point, but they're towards the middle of next week we hit lows. Highs basically cool down a little bit back to the low to mid 90s, and that'll feel a little bit cooler as we start band next week. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll notes in the blog. Next video here will be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can't catch local TV stations on the air this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.